How often should you be uploading YouTube videos? Is there an optimal amount of times you should be uploading every week? Should you be creating content every single day? Is there a specific optimum amount? Today in this video, I'm going to take a look at actual numbers and stats to share with you to show you exactly what those answers to those questions are. And the best part is I'm going to back it with actual numbers and stats so that you'll know exactly how you should approach this topic. Hey everybody, this is Peng Joon here, and today in this section, I'm going to dig back all these different numbers to show you all of the different mistakes that I made so that you don't have to go through the journey that I went through, because let's face it, was a very painful journey. So let me just quickly share with you my screen to show you some numbers and some statistics, okay? Now, this is going to be a little bit embarrassing for me, but I truly believe that I am probably a huge contender for most videos uploaded on YouTube that didn't do well. Okay, and you take a look at this. Okay, so like on this page over here, you can see that there's about 50 rows per page. So there's 50 videos over here, and there's approximately 130 pages. So let me take out a quick calculator. 50 multiplied by 130, that's 6,500 videos. Do you know how embarrassing that is? And hopefully in this video, I'm going to show you first of all why there's a couple of things where when it comes to, is it about quantity, is it about quality? And the answer is going to surprise you, because I realized that if I only knew what it is that you're about to discover, it would have saved me a decade of painful mistakes. Now, here's what I mean. If you take a look at my growth, you'll see that the main growth that I've had is only in the recent months. In fact, I only started taking YouTube seriously like 1.5 years ago. And if you take a look at what's happened, back then, a couple of years back, the answer is going to surprise you. But what if I told you that it wasn't because I was not uploading stuff on YouTube? In fact, I was actually uploading stuff on YouTube, and I was pretty consistent. And today in this video, I'm going to show you why being consistent is not everything. It is a requirement, but I'm also going to show you some insights that I discovered that really made all the difference for me when it comes to how often you should be creating content, and as well as uploading videos on YouTube. So in this video, we're going to talk about things like, does uploading new videos cannibalize your older videos? Does it make your current audience feel like there's too much content so that and it actually decreases your views? And therefore you should space these videos out. We're gonna discuss and take a look at all these things based on actual numbers and statistics, not based on speculation. So the way I'm gonna answer this in terms of how often should you be uploading videos, how many times a week you should be doing it, the way I'm gonna answer this is, well, let's take a look at some of the videos that did well and some of the videos that didn't do well, and you'll be able to see what the answer is. Pretty obvious. Okay, now this is a video that recently did well for me, that enabled the algorithm to really pick up and recommend it to a lot of people. Now, this video was about digital collectibles and how digital collectibles was something that really got me really interested into this new way of collecting stuff. And if you take a look at this and you take a look at the reach as well as the engagements, you'll notice that this video over here, a big part of it was based on the browse feature, meaning it was actually recommended as a related video when people was watching another video. 11% was based on search, and you'll see that a big majority of this was shared on WhatsApp and Facebook, so third-party sites. So what does it mean? It means that a big part of it was from this keyword, ecomi, omicoin. Some people came in from Bitcoin, right? As well as other related videos, right? So in terms of the audience, now this is going to be shocking. Well, maybe not that shocking, but you'll see that 88% of people who watch this video, they're not even subscribers of mine, right? So close to 90% of people who watch these videos weren't subscribers. Now, what does this tell you? It tells you that, number one, it answers the question of, well, will uploading too much videos too often cannibalize my current audiences? Is it going to stop my existing audience from, is it going to cause an overconsumption, therefore they're going to decrease the view count in my channel? Is it going to make YouTube stop promoting your older videos? The first thing it's going to tell you is that at every single time you have a video do well, it's not your current audience base, your subscriber base that's watching it anyway, especially if you're first starting out. So here's the first mindset that I'd like you to approach this. And it's kind of like working out and fitness. In the world of working out and fitness, it's kind of asking the same question of, am I overtraining, or is there an optimal amount, and how often should I be training? Now, for most people, which is like 99.9% of the entire world's population, you're not overtraining, okay? In fact, you're probably undertraining, and that goes for 99.9% of most people out there, right? Is there that 0.1% of the world's population that is training every single day, balls to wall, and they're literally, their muscles are tearing, they're facing rhabdo, and they need to be able to cut down? Sure. But that's like the 0.001%. Okay, in most cases, same thing here in YouTube. In the YouTube world, this probably means that, based on the same thing, you're probably not, you can't over create. Okay, in most cases, you're probably under creating, and you need to be creating more often. Now, that being said, there's a few ways to think about this and do this right. Because like I said, I was creating content every single day. I just didn't have the right strategy associated to it. I was just taking my videos from Facebook, downloading them, and putting on YouTube, and just hoping for the best. So the question is, with this mindset in place, which is you're probably under creating and there's no harm creating videos every single day, the next thing we got to understand is that, well, who are we creating these videos for? And chances are we are creating videos for the people that is not subscribed in order to be able to have our videos to be discovered, right? So if you think about this, if I were to utilize this whiteboard here, there's basically two main audiences that you are targeting, okay? Which is, number one, you're not subscribed, right? I'm going to put you're not subbed. Now this is the primary audience that you're targeting, okay? So that's number one. And if you want to be able to build up your viewership. And number two, the people who are subbed anyway, they're not watching all of your videos. As you can see, less than 10% or so of people are watching my videos. So if you want to grow your channel, it is not about creating content just for the people that subscribed, but the people that's not subscribed. Okay, so how do you do this? You're going to realize that the answer is the more often you produce at the start of your journey, chances are it's in direct correlation to the growth of your channel, with the caveat being if you follow these strategies that you're about to discover. Because if you do not follow the strategies that you're about to discover, you're going to be like me, which is basically creating content for the sake of creating content and just uploading random videos on YouTube where nobody watches, that does not grow your channel. So hopefully, when you understand what these strategies are, it is going to save you a ton of pain as well as mistakes in the recent years that I made. Okay, so the first strategy, okay, of how when it comes to making this entire thing happen is to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Guys, this help the channel out, doesn't cost you anything, and it does enable YouTube to recommend this video here to more people. If you're enjoying the content and if you want to be able to see future videos just like this one when it comes to social media reach, traffic, as well as monetization and making money online, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this one. Okay, that being said, okay, end of commercial break. Let's head over to a few different strategies that you want to be able to adopt if you want to do this right. Okay, so the question is, how do we target the people that is not subscribed? Okay, this is something that I didn't think about when I first started out. And that would be thinking about, let me just quickly share my screen again, thinking about, well, what are the different keywords that my audience is targeting, that I want to target rather, and how can I enter that conversation that's taking place? Okay, so let me just quickly show you a video that I recently published about a week or so, less than 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, in like the first day, I didn't get much people watching it, right? So at the time of this, creating this video, there's about 150,000 subscribers. And you can see, in the first 12 hours, YouTube only showed it, or rather only 604 people watched this video. Okay, but this is the beauty of YouTube. The beauty of YouTube is that YouTube looks at three main things: your click-through rate, how often people are clicking on it whenever they recommend it, the watch time, as well as the retention. And as you can see here, because the metrics of these three main metrics that YouTube looks at is good, high click-through rate, good retention, good watch time, YouTube is now recommending to more and more people over time, and chances are this upward trajectory, you're going to realize that probably 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now, if this keeps up, this video is going to be a video that will do very well over time. And this video, what was it about? Well, this video was about top crypto games in 2021 and how to make money playing blockchain games. Okay, so being a gamer, I was talking about, the blockchain games of 2021. And you can see, take a look at this, okay? So notice, YouTube search, 57% of people came from search. Okay, we'll take a look at what are they searching for. You can see that about 17% came from a recommendation. Okay, so this will probably tell you that the way this video was discovered is by creating content that people are searching for. So again, what does this enforce? It enforces the fact that you're targeting people that's not subscribed. So if you are creating content that people are searching for every single day, your odds of growing the channel and being discovered by more people is going to be a whole lot higher, right? So that's why if you take a look at this video over here, if you take a look at let's take a look at the reach as well as engagements. You can see, right, click-through rate 6.7%, pretty good. Can it be improved? Yeah, a good benchmark is about 9%. Okay, but you can see here, right, YouTube search, 57% of people are coming in from search. And I always like to look at this, whenever 20% of the time when YouTube recommends this content, 6.4% of people click through, and that's why there is 2,700 impressions. You can see that over here, right? Notice how I'm being discovered from search. It's coming from the keyword blockchain games, crypto games, NFT games, play to earn crypto games, right? So there are people who don't know who I am, as well as my video is being recommended when people are watching all these other related videos. So what does this tell you? Again, if you were to come from the audience type, okay, notice a good 75% of people that's watching this video, they're not subscribed to me. Okay, they're not following me, and this is the best way to grow any channel. Not targeting the people that's already subscribed, but targeting people that's not subscribed. So again, what does this video further enforce? It reinforces the fact that if you upload videos every day that is based on search, so that you get ranked on the YouTube search, so that if you have a good retention as well as a good watch time, it is going to be in the recommended section. Therefore, if you do it every day or as often as you can, there's really no harm being a content creator. So if this was, just think of it as this, okay? So there's the right answer to thinking about this whole thing, which is, does uploading videos more often help my channel? If I were to give a blanket answer to most people, the answer is yes, right? Why? Because most people are under creating. Okay, the odds of somebody over creating, it's too much, is extremely low. The same way how the odds of somebody over training in the gym is extremely low, because most people are under training, they're not training enough. Okay, so looking at the mistakes, okay, so let me show you some embarrassing bits and the mistakes that I made. So what was the mistake that I made? You see, when I first started out on YouTube, you'll see that there's no strategy. I was just uploading videos for the sake of uploading it, and you can see that what were the stupid videos that I first started. So you can see, like in 2012, my first video was literally a video that I was, trying out YouTube. I was talking to my friend Elena, and I uploaded this video for her. Okay, you can see that back in 2012, I went to a casino and I literally recorded the payout of winning a ton of credits from this casino over here, and I called it automatic gambling profits, right? And and there was no strategy, right? So basically, all these videos over here that got me 10 views, 17 views, I didn't think about, and this video here, by the way, is still public. That's embarrassing. I should probably, I didn't even realize that this video is still public. I'll probably unlist it after this. But notice what I was doing when I'm uploading a video like that, which is basically random videos. A video called Introduction, a video called Automatic Gambling Profits, or pre-training, as well as, my Fiverr interview, as well as, videos on Diablo 3, as well as a video called image1234.mov. You know how ridiculous that is? You know what that tells YouTube? It tells YouTube that, and then there's this video over here, which is like on UFC 148, when I went there and I saw Anderson Silva fight. What does this mean? It means that, number one, the mistake that I made was there's no focus, right? The videos are not titled properly. It's, video 1458.mov. There's Anderson Silva, there's UFC, there's Diablo 3, right? And you'll see that they're all not optimized, right? And then now there's like this CrossFit video. And you know what the crazy thing is? Let's take a look at this one, okay? Like this CrossFit video over here, you'll see that this Rich Froning video of him doing Fran, okay, when I was at CrossFit Games 2012, you'll see that it got 600,000 viewers. Now, why did this video take off? Well, I had to eventually unlist it. Why? Because YouTube started to think that this video was a CrossFit channel. But by luck and by coincidence, this video over here was optimized. What was it optimized? It was optimized for the keyword Rich Froning. It was optimized for the keyword CrossFit Games. And as a direct result of that, when people are searching CrossFit Games, when people are searching Rich Froning, and when people are watching a CrossFit related video, YouTube will recommend my video. Now, if this channel was selling supplements, if I was a gym, if I was selling some sort of training, if I was an influencer and my nickname was Peng Joon the Beast, and I want to be able to monetize, then this video would probably get me a lot of leads and a lot of sales. However, that's not the case, right? So notice, hopefully you learned through my journey, right? What was the mistakes that I made? The reason why my videos didn't get visibility, didn't get ranked at first, is because look at this. I'll be doing a CrossFit workout and I'll call it Peng 072812, right? Ridiculous. Okay, so here I was doing all these different videos. I would be uploading testimonials, which is, by the way, not the right way to do it. Okay, so that is how I started off, and hopefully you don't make the mistakes that I made. So what does it mean? It means that, yes, uploading videos frequently is crucial, but the much more important thing is uploading videos frequently that is optimized. That is the thing that is going to move the needle. And ultimately, that is the main differentiator that happened for me that enabled me to get a much higher growth rate in the recent months than all of the years combined when I was just uploading videos for the sake of uploading videos. So hopefully this answers that big question of, should you be uploading videos more frequently? Does it help with the growth? The answer is yes, if they're optimized. Now, one thing that I want to mention, the most crucial piece, okay, before we end this, is this. Some of you are going to be saying, well, Peng Joon, if you take a look at the top YouTubers, whether it is PewDiePie or Mr. Beast, they are uploading videos. Number one, they're not optimized, right? It's just random keywords that is not even targeting any keywords, right? Mr. Beast could be shooting a video that's titled, I gave away $100,000 to a random stranger today, right? That's not targeting any keywords. That's right. So the only exception to this, or one of the exceptions to this, is when you have a critical mass. When you have a critical mass of, I would say, 1 million subscribers, then that's when you can have the flexibility to create any video that you want. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago, I literally saw, I think it was a YouTuber from Indonesia or something, and that video was, I think, like 2 hours long, and the video was called Staring into Space for 2 hours. And the whole 2 hours, you know how it looked like? It looked like this. No kidding. That was, just imagine that for 2 hours. And that video still got like over 1 million views. The point I'm trying to make is, initially, if you want to get discovered, utilize this strategy. And when you have that critical mass of 100,000, 1 million people and over, that is when you can have flexibility of doing whatever content that you want, right? So I hope that helps. If you truly want to get great at YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Guys, let me know in the comments below what is one of your biggest takeaways. One of the things that we've been doing every single video is we give out 1 to 3 different random winners for either a random comment or the best comment, tickets to our live event as well as our training worth $1,000 each. And if you want to be able to be in the running to win these prizes, then let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. What are some of the things that you're committed to doing when it comes to growing your YouTube channel? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you truly want to be really, really, really good at this, be sure to binge watch this entire playlist all about growing audiences that's going to appear in front of your face in about 5 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.